McClunky!
You know, that fish I just ate was really nice.
What kind was it?
I ain't been these.
Haddock.
Oh, okay. I actually, I don't have fish that much, if I'm being honest. I'm not much of a fish guy.
God damn, man, you're missing out.
I'm not much of a fish guy either.
Fun fact, I never used to eat fish at all. Like, tuna at a push. Now I'm like, sea bass, bit of me. Haddock, bit of me. Bassa, I'm a little unsold on, but the rest of it's alright.
I like salmon and cod. That's like, I think pretty much
it. Battered cod. Oh.
I think I
Delicacy.
like salmon.
Delicacy.
And like even there, I'm like, it's I don't eat fish at all.
It's like I like salmon's alright. Like I think it's like maybe it's just the kind that I'm having because there's a bunch of different types, but I don't know.
Hey, salmon steaks and like smoked salmon, two different kettles of fish, literally.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Oh,
like,
fucking A.
Yeah,
like having that like on a platter or whatever is like evident.
Yeah, like you know what I mean. Like I'm okay with it, but when it's like a fresh slab of fucking salmon, like freshly filleted and cooked, that's different. That's very nice.
Not to get us even more off topic, but like, so this is a Progressive ad, and I don't mean an ad that is ahead of its time. I mean for the company Progressive, founded on March 10th, 1937. Can someone look that up? That is true? Because
I think he looked it up. That's why.
Bullshit though, because he got an ad and it conveniently is its anniversary today.
All right, let's see. Progressive.
No way though. Like no way. Piper, like, you can't come out here and say shit like that. Anniversary.
I really hope it's a Rickroll.
March 10th, 1937.
Holy
it is today.
Fuck, dude. How? Did it say that?
They were founded on Mario.
Oh, yeah. It's Happy Mario Day, everybody.
Huh.
I saw that, too, today.
Oh.
But hey.
Happy Mario Day to you, or Piper.
They should have released the fucking movie today.
Yeah, right? But
no, they released more tracks on Mario Kart. They were
bro.
Smarter.
Like,
okay.
Companies aren't like big companies. They're not smart like that. They're dumb, dude.
Yeah, like freaking May the 4th, drop a thing. I mean, they probably
the Star Wars thing.
They probably
what if I was to tell you
that
Nintendo didn't have that dog in it?
Wasn't that when Visions came out? I don't remember.
Yes.
Something dropped, I think, last May the 4th.
Probably, actually, yeah.
I dropped May the 4th.
You dropped. You're less than a
on
year
the floor.
old.
On the floor.
Where we dropping, boys? May the 4th.
Oh, bet. My favorite spot. Get all the loot there.
Oh my god, the new season of Fortnite has a dinosaur character, guys.
Shut up. Anyway, The Last of Us.
The Last of Us, guys.
The Last of Us, episode 8.
So I'm gonna before you even go in on your thoughts, I'm just gonna sit here and sit with a smug face for a moment, Sam, because you're like, no. This little episode, this little arc requires like 3 or 4 episodes in itself, and I want to sit here and say,
I said 2.
He said 2, but no, I don't think I needed 2 either.
I think it's definitely still did, but okay.
I actually think the way they did it was spot on. I'm just gonna go out and say that 1 episode was plenty, more than enough. With what
I think
they
did a bit weird stuff, but it was still fine. The changes they make to this show make a lot of sense and works still really well.
Sure, beans, but like simultaneously, I feel more and more as we like go further and further with the show that it's like I like the game like so much more than the show. I don't know.
Yeah.
Even down to like, and you haven't been here, Dan, so I want to get your thoughts on like the like previous couple episodes in general too. But like, down to like the choice to put Winter in that other episode and then have it feel less like time has passed, whereas in the game, the injury for Joel happens in autumn still, I think, yeah, and then it jumps to like snow on the ground and everything. So you're like, holy shit, like time has passed. So little things like that.
Yeah, no, I get what you're saying. I mean, so what ones have I missed so far? Was it just last week's?
You missed 2, I think, is what you've missed.
So I missed the flashback episode.
Yep, Left Behind, yep. And then the episode before that with, Kin, where they went and actually...
yes, when they actually met up with Tommy and stuff like that. I thought the Kin episode was pretty decent. Like, I thought it was really good, and it was a slight I like the little nuance changes and stuff. It kind of adds and fits it a bit better. Especially with the whole when Tommy announces to Joel that he's going to be a dad, and he just doesn't react like at all, and I'm just like, yo, that's your brother, man. You're going to be an uncle.
That's your brother.
It's your brother, fam. It's your brethren, cuz.
Yeah, and I think that those moments where it's the characters actually doing like a dialogue between each other are better. I find I like that more in the show than the game. But
I mean, look, as someone who did acting and did drama school, you'll always have a more raw feeling from people.
Yeah,
but that's not to take away from the fantastic work of
I think the game did better in obviously like the story because like they needed more like infected. In this. There's no infected.
That's my other. I've been thinking that too because I was thinking, what is my problem with this episode also? And I was like, oh, it's that in that time frame that Ellie and David are like together, they have to go through like
they have to kill a lot of zombies to survive.
And like they're like dialogue, they're having like conversations through it, so like they're like bonding a little bit, and then like it's revealed that like we're the people that like are gonna fuck you up pretty much, and so it makes it even more heavy. That's why I think it like did require a little bit more time or a longer runtime. That's what I've also noticed about this show slowly.
It's got less and less.
Yeah, the first few, like they were willing to do like a couple hour and 20-minute long episodes. Like I think the Bill and Frank one was an hour and 20 minutes, wasn't it?
Now, see, I love the Bill and Frank episode, but I'm starting to think that maybe episodes like that and the episode with Riley, it's like I want them to tell the queer stories. I do, because it's brilliant. It's very well written, and it's finally nice to have a somewhat positive portrayal in a big franchise. Brilliant. But if it's going to take away from the main story, I don't think you should sacrifice one to do the other, if that makes sense. If you can't blend it, don't do it, basically. Because otherwise it becomes very much on its own.
How did you feel about the Left Behind episode in general? Because last week Richard and AJ, you didn't not like it necessarily.
I did not like it. I
didn't think it was necessary for it to be as long.
Yeah, well, that's the thing.
Because I thought this like last episode was going to be like Joel being injured and everything, and then recovering from that, and then this episode was going to be like them going on their way to the hospital.
I think they could have like mixed it where like there was flashback and some of like the David stuff that I'm saying where there
like a little bit more a little bit more blended, I would say would be better, because then there could be things that Ellie encounters with David that kind of gives her like that almost like PTSD flashback to the incidences with her and Riley. I think if they had pulled that off, that would have probably been a much better. I think it would have flowed a lot easier, because I wasn't confused. I knew what they were telling because I played the game.
Oh, yeah.
I was a bit like, when you just sat there and you're like, well, this isn't really relevant, to be honest.
Well, it's funny because I was talking to my coworker about it, about like about the ending of the Left Behind episode where Riley and Ellie are bit, and like they don't really show what happened, right? Like you just have to kind of imply what happened, and she literally thought that like the next episode, because she hadn't seen I can't remember what the new one is, but the newer episode, and expected it to go into what happened there. So I think some people are expecting that kind of thing, but it's just not gonna happen because you theoretically don't need to see it, but I still think that it is. I don't know. I think it would have been worth seeing. I don't know. It's a moment that would have been interesting. I like when they do things that we didn't see in the game.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's why the episode of Bill and Frank, I think, hit a lot of. I mean, it hit me. I was bawling my eyes out, but it hit a lot of people in the fields, because it's only ever implied. It's never 100% confirmed, and I think the fact that they do it in a way that's actually very beautiful. How do I explain it? It's like it's a beautiful sadness, isn't it? If that makes sense. Because it's it's such a shit experience and it's such a shitty event that's going on in the world, but there's still something ever so slightly beautiful that can be crafted out of it. Sort of bring it up, I guess, but but that side of it, brilliant. Maybe dragged a little, but it was good. Whereas the last episode, it was a little, not the David episode, the one before. It was kind of like you say, it's a bit okay. Get what you're saying, but we're way off the money here. We've got 2 episodes to fucking get one major event before we get onto the biblical event at the end of the fucking game. Like, whoa, we need to speed up here, bucko, kind of situation.
I hope I see, like, for next episode when I start that, I might do that thing. I don't know how you guys start these shows or whatever, but I always click that, like, pause button and see, like, how long is the fucking runtime. You know what I mean? Like
43 minutes.
Pardon?
43 minutes.
43 minutes?
Yeah, that's what they said. It was season finale was running time for 43 minutes.
There better be some fucking drafts.
Apparently, it's 43 minutes of nothing but pure action and violence, which I'm okay with. It just
sounds like madness. I don't know if I am okay with that though, because it just
where the fuck are the drafts?
Look, they've hinted it. All right, they've hinted it. What more can we ask? Okay, we don't work for HBO, boys. Yet.
I don't know, Faith. Like every episode so far has been banger.
Every episode's been good, yeah. I haven't had I think that whereas like certain shows like that we've talked about have had like real dips, this show has just been like really like
it's been like
hell yeah.
I think like the one like dip was like the flashback to like last episode.
Yeah, like that was probably like a little bit of like a halt for some people. I think that, like you guys are saying, I think that would have been better dropped in season 2, like at some point, you know.
I
totally agree with you. I think they like 12 episodes even.
Something like that,
or
yeah.
Even
like
10, or even 10. Just one extra. One extra would fine.
It's so weird to me that they went with 9 when they're like. I think HBO does mostly like 10-episode shows, don't they? Like
doing 10 episodes and getting the Left Behind episode to another season and like giving us more time with like Dave, like you said. But like Dave's effect on it was still like the same, and it was still pretty awesome.
I think that it was good. Like the actor pulled it off like really well. Which also we got to bring up a little thing that because you were theorizing that
that Troy Baker.
Troy Baker, yeah, was gonna.
I thought for sure, man.
He showed up in that room, and I was like, "Oh my god, it's fucking him!" And then no, it was just the other guy.
I was convinced. I convinced myself. I'm like, it's got to be like Troy Baker's got to be David. That's awesome.
It's like he's tricking the group into thinking that other guy's David, but he's David. That's what I was.
Doing that, pulling a Negan like bullshit here.
Yeah, exactly. Like I was I was like, maybe AJ's totally right here.
We're all David.
I think to touch on your point about the episode still hitting the right marks, but I think what they might have even thought of is less is more in this scenario.
For sure.
Because if you think about it, like I get what you're saying, but obviously in the game you spend about an hour fighting zombies alongside David as Elliot.
Yeah.
Like that's valid. Like that's 100% that is what happens. Or it might be a little less if you're better at the game, but
that's why I was saying, like, if they did do a lot more of the game, then it'll be literally like just hours upon hours of you just killing the infected.
Yeah, like
honestly, I want a little more of that. If I don't want to be that guy.
A little more for sure. Like I would say a little more, but like
it just feels like how many like infected encounters have we really had other than like not other than because like that would be taking away.
Well, the bloater incident.
The bloater episode 3 or 2 was that with Tess.
Next season we're gonna get the Rat King.
Yeah. That I'm looking forward to be fair. That'd be quite cool.
And that might actually be pushed back to like the season 3.
Are they gonna like?
Well, they've only confirmed the second season. Let's not get ahead of ourselves here.
No, they said that if they're gonna do that, then they're gonna split the second game into multiple parts.
Fucking hell.
That makes more sense.
So,
I think they should have done the first game into 2 seasons.
Dude, if they're gonna do that, then I would have been like, all right, first season or first game is 2 seasons as well. Then that's what we're gonna do. It's gonna be a 4-season show or whatever. And
yeah, no,
know,
what I
like-
mean, yeah, I get what you're saying. But obviously, they've only just announced they're gonna make a second season. But what I mean is, they will obviously take on board how this season's been received and go, right, okay, we pushed too hard to get it condensed, but not in a way that we sacrificed a lot. But there was just things that probably could have gone in that would have maybe flowed a little better.
I don't know if. Yeah, like I think that what's happening has already been predetermined in a sense. Like I don't think it's based on the reception, because I think that like like the reception in general is good. I don't think that specific detail is going across, like, other than people like us. I don't know. We're like the minority on that, I feel.
Oh, I never thought I'd hear those words. Jesus. Oh, calm down. Calm down. Let's not get ahead of ourselves here.
Wait, what did you say?
What?
I'm only playing around.
I don't know what you on about.
I thought, I don't know at this point. I thought something ran with it and was like, makes zero sense, but we're going to say it anyway. No, I get what you're saying though. It's. I'm still enjoying
The second game is in
much longer.
Honesty, yeah, it's
Much
longer and a more expansive thing. But like also with how the first season is being handled, I feel like it's just weird. I don't know.
Hey, we might get another love scene between a zombie and a human.
Also, I'd like to bring up, because we were all hype as fuck for it. No rabbit.
Yeah.
They teased it.
Yeah, they did. They teased the white rabbit.
She had a gun, and I was like, this ain't gonna be the same. This is way
Yeah, it's not
different.
gonna be.
So that makes me think that there ain't gonna be no giraffes. I'll be totally honest.
There's gotta be giraffes, man. Give me the fucking giraffes.
Okay. I don't want to say it. Never mind. I won't spoil it. I have a plan for the finale episode for the. I'll change the background, so keep an eye out for that, folks, next week.
Okay.
But
does it add giraffes?
Maybe.
I'm
There are goddamn giraffes. Then
I'm gonna laugh so hard if there's no giraffes because
if there's no giraffes, what has this been for?
Oh, bless you.
Let me pull up Crave.
Well, it's just like I gotta think that there's gonna be
Not
another.
Sarah V.
What?
I typed in Crave and or I actually put an A after the C and it went to Sarah V.
Sarah V. I just think that like there's gonna have to be another, like, this next episode's gonna be weird, right? Because not to spoil anything, but like they're gonna go to a certain place.
Everybody dies.
They're gonna go to the good place.
Oh, fuck, I love that show. They're gonna go to a place, and there's not really gonna be a whole lot of infected in this episode, right? So I feel like there's not a whole lot of time to even get another cool moment with them. I think the biggest thing that they did was the bloater.
Yeah,
in that episode.
I think they blew their bloater load on them.
They bloated. What was that city
They
again?
bloated everywhere. So Ellie injecting Joel with the syringe.
Right.
With penicillin. What infection are you fighting, love? Fucking the flu.
Yeah.
Huh?
I mean, it's penicillins for fevers.
It's not for being stabbed with a rusty bar, though. That's tetanus.
It was a wooden. What do you mean? It was a wood.
Was
bat.
it?
Yeah,
It was a wooden bat. Yeah, it was the thing that he like broke it on like the tree or whatever, and then he stabbed him with the other bit.
She was just making sure he wasn't getting infected with any bullshit.
Wood lice.
Isn't like the application of it? Like, isn't that like wonky?
It's supposed to be in a vein.
Yeah, like
supposed to be-
Yeah, not just yam it into a fucking. Yeah,
She got lucky. She
now-
got lucky.
Okay, not to be that guy. I get that we're like focusing on like Ellie's moment, but like,
Oh yeah,
cuts
she's
up
a
the
scared
entire
kid. You know what I
like
mean?
the entire Joel struggle getting through the town and like fucking just massacring. That's, I think, like if we had Richard on today, I think that he would totally agree that like we were missing out on Joel being brutal as fuck.
Yeah,
like yeah, we had.
I mean, he was pretty brutal with like the
interrogated.
interrogation.
Sure, but
I
like,
love that.
like-
I'll pop your fucking knee out. I'm like, yes, do
Like,
it.
I feel like he like got better really fast. Like he was like really sick and like killed that guy, and then suddenly he's like back to normal.
I may not be a doctor, but ain't no way on God's green earth penicillin doing that much work in little time.
But like I love the part where he has like the fucking metal bar, and he's like, no, no, no. I'll point it all on the map for you. He's like, no, no. I believe him.
I believe him.
Yeah, he
It's
already
okay.
told you it's okay. I believe it. But it's in the game, he's a little bit more aggressive, whereas in this, he's so calm, which to me is 10 times more terrifying. Like, if someone's about to beat me to a pulp and they're like aggressive about it, I'm like, okay, well, I accept it. Whereas if someone's like, it's okay, I believe him, and you're like, okay, you're fucked. You're fucked.
Got my life in 2 pieces.
I like that little reference. Yeah, I saw it.
I can't believe that. Like, that's if that's genuine, that's hilarious.
I don't know. I'm
Like,
a bit.
some things just happen, but like,
But the thing is, there's such a gap between that being said. I only spotted that correlation because of Tilt.
bro, like,
So
freaking
no,
clean
not
up your
even
ears,
then.
people.
What do you mean clean up your ears? There's like a fucking 2-minute gap between one of them being said and the other. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah. If it was like a sentence after, I'd have been like, yeah, bet that's a little different.
I was more so talking about the ear on the ground.
yeah, like come on, that's such an easy thing to
Who fucking
like.
admits that?
Come on, I watched
Who
the
missed
episode
the
last
ear on
night.
the
Shut
ground?
up.
Who specifically cutting off the ear too? Like...
Yeah, that was kind of funny. To be fair.
Oh my god, like that whole vibe too, like going in knowing that like that's what's happening, and watching that dinner scene where everyone's eating like voraciously, like holy fuck, I was like,
Well, because like not everyone knows about
yeah,
it.
no, yeah, it's super like dark, and I love it. Like that.
They're like,
was,
oh yeah, venison. But like I went out sitting there. The guy came in there with a bowl of meat, and they're like, "What is it?" He's like, "Venison." And then they come in with the deer. I was like, "Ooh, oh shit, that isn't the deer," you know?
Yeah. Oh, for sure. Like, even like the look that he gave her, I was like, like,
Yeah.
yeah, like just certain people definitely like are in the know for sure. Like, and it's just like, just don't like
It's venison.
acknowledge
Don't
this,
question
like,
it.
we can't bury your dad because we need to eat your dad. So
You think that's meat you're eating, boy? Sure, daddy right there.
Your dad's closer than you think.
You're becoming one with your father. He never left. Yo, what?
I thought they were gonna almost change like a little bit of the pathing of this though, because it did feel like David was losing a little bit of control in
Yeah.
a way, but like it just was a little.
Where
bit of
and then Troy Baker, he takes over, and then he's like, "No, I'm David."
yeah. Dude, if that had happened, I would have been like, okay, I'm gonna Venmo AJ like $30, even though we didn't do it. Like, I'd just be like, that's fucking like genius that you got
Like
that.
through all the entire episode, like James makes friends with her, and then at the end, he's like, "No, I'm actually David." And they do the
This was my decoy so that I would not die. Fucking does a Padme.
Christ.
Does a fucking Padme.
This one's a decoy.
The final like fight,
Now there are two of them.
the final fight with the fire and everything. That's
That
like
was-
pretty accurate to the game.
That was a hard scene to watch. I'm not gonna lie. Like not in a it was so shit. It was just like we know because of the game, but we know what his intentions were, and I'm like, nah.
He's gross.
Yeah, it's fucking horrid.
It's also just like terrifying to me that like while all this is happening, like the place is burning down, he doesn't even like give a shit. Like it's just
At this
terrifying.
point, you watch his humanity slip away. Like whatever clutches he had left, that went out of the window.
Like he's losing his power, so it's like whatever the fuck this is.
Last
Fuck
ditch
it.
effort kind of situation.
Yeah. No, I thought that it was really good. That part in the game, like I remember having like I spent a lot more time with it just because I loved being in the scary vibe of it, if that makes sense. Like I think I spent like 15 minutes in that part alone just because it was like a vibe.
In the game?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rest
Rest in peace, James.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is.
Shot shanked into the neck.
And then was like, that's not enough. And I'm like, yes, Ellie, use that rage and fuck him up.
Very perfectly like captured from the game too. Like that is like pretty much beat for beat like what happens visually too.
Oh yeah, for
I've also
sure.
been noticing like this is such like a little side tangent, but like I've never played the Last of Us remaster. So like every time I see footage of the game now, like it is only of the remaster. And I'm very taken aback by how things look in it. Like It not like oh what the fuck, but in just like a wow, they actually changed how people look. Like in
Yeah,
the
they
game.
made them
Like,
look actually like humans this time.
I mean,
I can't believe they made Bella Ramsey look just like. I made Ellie look like just like Bella Ramsey in the game.
like I don't know if they look more human. I think they look even more animated, if anything. But I don't know.
Yeah, but it was just updated graphics. You know what I mean, it was like 8 years old when they.
Everyone's got that fucking.
They were
Anime.
babies when they made it.
They got anime eyes in that game because everyone's got that crazy glisten.
I was a wee baby when the game came out.
Don't say that.
Jesus
Jesus Christ.
I felt like I was pretty old when it came out.
What? I literally have a fucking playthrough on my YouTube channel of The Last of Us.
God, bro, come on. Don't do this. Don't do this. I was 12, maybe at a push, 11 or 12 when the game came out. Was it 2013 it came out, right?
I think so. 2012 or 2013, yeah.
Yeah, so I was like, I was between the ages of 10 and 12.
Probably 2013, because like if it was 2012, that would be a year after Skyrim, and that doesn't sound right.
I think so, yeah. Let's see.
Yeah, 2013, because it was on the
13?
release of PlayStation.
Okay.
No. Oh, it wasn't. Oh!
It came out in 2013, June
13, there we
14th.
go. That sounds better, yeah. It's like, yeah, like I was like, holy shit, like, no way that, like, because I feel like Skyrim, when it came out even, was already old. Like, I don't know if that makes sense to anybody, but like, I feel
Skyrim
like,
Yeah,
is
because Zelda. It's because of Elder
so
Scrolls.
old, man.
well, it just feels like, because like when Skyrim came out, everyone was playing the shit out of it, and then like there was so much about it everywhere. I don't know. It was just already like.
I was part of a Elder Scrolls like role playing online chat room thing.
Hell yeah.
So that was pretty dope. I had I'm drawing a blank on the Khajiit. There we go.
Hell yeah.
I was playing a Khajiit who couldn't talk because he had his throat slit.
Oh Jesus.
So that was pretty cool.
You're a morbid little kid.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, his throat was slit in game,
Oh.
so he could talk and he became mute.
Okay, I thought you like just came up with that, and you're like, yeah, I want to have my throat slit, boy.
No. I was also like, there was like a fox race that they could play as, and my ears were cut off in game again.
What shit happened to you?
Yeah, so he was the earless fox.
Trying to
So
think.
anyway,
Trying to think of other like notable things in this episode that I even like.
Nope, that's it. We're done. Bye, guys.
Hold on. The last word said. It's okay, baby girl.
Yep.
Yes, I've been waiting all fucking series to hear that.
BB girl.
Baby girl.
BB.
Baby.
BB.
Yes.
But and again, okay, not to take away from that moment, Dan. Like, I love you, bro. But like,
Oh god, here we go.
but like,
This
I
guy.
think that would have been better. Again, like this is just saying what we said earlier. Like, if we had more time, because I really feel like that jump from like them being meh to them being like
Yeah, there was no transition at all. It was just I don't like you to hello baby girl. Like oh wait,
like maybe
what?
like because I didn't even like I'm not even a big proponent of the game that much. Like Richard says it's his favorite game, yeah, but like to me it's a game. I like the story a lot, but it's all right. But I just think that it is handled again. You have more time in the game, so it's just handled smoother. You get more of like the building. So maybe yeah, like just a few more episodes, HBO.
Just a couple more next time.
If we go back in time and fix a bunch of things that you've done, maybe like season 8 of Game of Thrones. Like...
I've still not watched Game of Thrones.
watch out to season 7. It's pretty good.
Watch House of the Dragon.
Watch out to the Dragon.
Yeah, I mean I've got access to HBO via Sky, like our TV provider.
I love
now,
how
so.
you say HBO, like HBO, like it's so like.
Yeah. Why do you put like an extra H in it?
Jesus H Christ!
Like what is that?
HBO.
What am I meant to say?
H.
O. B-O.
H.
Thing now.
H. Not H.
No, but I mean like you can't say H because I fucking love it. It's great.
H.
It makes you Dan, and I love you.
But like,
Hey,
like,
hey. Fuck
like
you.
I don't know.
All right, not to be that guy, but you're speaking English, and I am from England, so shush.
We're speaking proper English.
Yeah.
Are
So
you?
get
I don't
good.
think you're speaking the Queen's English, buddy.
ACH is how you pronounce H, not HACH.
Well, ack,
H.
ack,
H
ache.
H or AYCH.
No, H is AITCH.
Yeah, that too.
H. Like the rapper who's shit, but like the rapper.
Who the fuck are you talking about?
Who's
Exactly. Shit? It's some grime shit from the UK.
You gotta
Should
do
have
the
been
cooking by the
dealt
book.
with.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm all out, baby. Oh, fucking
We have
result.
descended into madness.
I love the fact that this is probably the most anticipated episode of the series for you, Sam, and nothing aside from.
I was anticipating fucking giraffes in this episode, and I am disappointed, and my life is ruined.
Because I was already saying, like, my most anticipated, in a sense, I don't know about most anticipated, but, like, I knew about it coming was the Left Behind one. I knew exactly where it was going to be, and I knew everything, like, I was like, well, shit. So, I knew that was going to be a fucking flashback episode, so that's why I was worried about the amount of episodes in general, so.
But you know what, Sam? I believe.
I believe! You hear crows cawing in the distance as they attack your house.
Fucking at the window. Caw. Fucking bounce up a window. Hey. Fuck out of here. Hey. What are you doing?
I'm listening to Lazy Town.
Yeah, it's a good one, right?
I'm listening to Lazy Town with Lil Jon.
It's got a fucking vibe to it.
But we can all agree the best Lazy...
It's yours, bitch!
The best Lazy Town song is We Are Number One.
I actually have that on my playlist.
Yes, good.
It'll come out of the shower sometimes. It gets fucking hype.
We are number one.
I like that shit just like popped up randomly and was like a vibe on the internet for a bit.
Because Robbie Rotten's actor passed away, so they were like, our Lord and Saviour, let's re-release it. Poor guy.
Poor guy.
So anyway, The Last of Us, look forward to next week's episode. Last year been okay. Like last episode, it's pretty good. Yeah. Mic drop. I'm retiring. See you later.
I'm genuinely like trying to think of like other shit in this episode that like
not a whole lot happens.
To be fair, not a lot does happen, but a lot happens all at once.
A lot happens, but not a lot happens, but a lot happens. But not
it's weird. It's so weird. Like I said, in this episode, less is more. Which is why it's like we've spoken about the bits that are less because they mean more. And you're like, well... Like,
45 minutes for next week? Fuck, man. And when they say that, are they like including the credits?
No, I think it's of runtime, like just screen time and then credits after.
Like, I swear to God, Dan, if I pull up my goddamn thing next week and it just says 45 minutes, because that will include the credits in that.
Hey, don't moan at me.
No,
I
will.
Hey, Dan, fuck you for making it 45 minutes.
Yeah. Hold on. Me,
you literally
never been to
are
HBO
in the fucking...
office.
Yeah, exactly.
I've never even been to Alberta, Canada, where they were fucking filming this.
Well, that's not where the offices are.
Yeah. You can do this
HBO's offices.
And you can also do this over the computer, you idiot. So
True. They have Zoom meetings.
With my schedule, never.
HBO headquarters.
If it's in England, I'm actually gonna fucking jump out the window.
Oh shit! Well, it's in New York, United States. So
calm. Fuck
it's on the East Coast. You have a very quick commute. You can take a boat and be there in a few months. Say all there, bitch.
Let me just book a fucking £800 return flight quickly. Yeah, no dramas. I probably won't get there till tomorrow afternoon, but it's calm. It's fine. Fucking asshole.
Anyway. Jesus.
He can't help you here.
Man, we don't have a regular guy streaming that we rate into for these. I can't remember his name right now. I'm sorry.
I haven't even got anyone. I literally, all of my followed channels, it's us.
How many
we are the
people-
only followed channel of mine that are alive.
How many people are doing for Last of Us always these goddamn grounded permadeath speedrun permadeath things? Like, holy shit. And I read that
It's
as
fucked.
it was written. Grounded permadeath grounded. Like, I'm like, okay, we get it. Jerry is a fat cat 14th. Welcome to the chat, my dude. ...
Jerry in the driver's seat.
Jerry is a
Jerry in the
fat
driver's
cat
seat.
14th. What happened to the other 13?
She ate them. I know Jerry. Jerry is a friend.
First, it says, I've been here. First time chatter is what it says. I'm sorry.
Just lurks.
Oh, okay.
How dare you lurk? They died?
They
How'd they die?
died?
Mysterious circumstances? Or
They disappeared, all of them, simultaneously.
Who started the Cats Have 9 Lives thing?
the cat?
They just wanted to, like protrude that
It's
line.
dog propaganda.
Yeah.
They're not
Excuse
real.
me.
They're all
The
animals.
real shit
They're
show at the very end of the
Probably the dogs, really. Probably dogs, because then it'd be like, oh, kill cats because they have 9 lives, and then they just die.
Just die
We-
immediately, like,
We only have
Jim.
one. We're angelic. Don't touch us.
Have you seen Isle of Dogs?
Yeah.
Yay or nay?
I like it. It's pretty good. I mean, Wes Anderson's always pretty good,
I
man.
think it's yeah. He's always gonna be like, yeah, it's really good.
That certainly was a good time.
Have you seen that movie, Dan?
No.
No.
Isle of Dogs. Have you seen any Isle of Dogs? I mean, any Wes Anderson?
Probably. Possibly.
Grand Budapest Hotel.
Nope.
No. Oh, that's a good one.
Fantastic Mr. Fox.
Yes.
Oh, there you go.
It's a shit film, but I've
What?
seen it.
What did you just fucking say?
Fantastic Mr. Fox was a great book by Roald Dahl. Then Hollywood come and ruined it.
How
No,
you
that
was
stop
Wes
that
Anderson.
right
How did he go
off?
fucking
Huh?
kill yourself?
Okay. Anyway, we're gonna bleep that out. Jesus.
No. Cut the check. We fucking heard that. I got that on fucking video. You're fucked. I'm meeting with my solicitor in the morning.
Daniel, I can't believe you.
Daniel,
I can't
even
believe
Jerry is upset at you.
Daniel
I can't
does
believe
not like.
Fine. I watched it when I was a kid, and I didn't enjoy it because I couldn't fucking sit still. Okay, I'll rewatch it as an adult, and I'll give you an honest opinion. How about that?
Okay. Good.
Christ on a stick.
Hope you feel
I will
bad about
unalive your
this.
butt. No, leave my ass alone, Jerry. My ass is sore from being at the gym. Okay. Not being with Jim, that's different.
Let's see. The Darjeeling Limited. What the fuck is that? I haven't seen that one. The French Dispatch.
French no, I can't say I've seen that.
The Life Aquatic.
No.
That's all right.
All right, I'm putting in the raid messages. We're going to raid into TO-. They are doing a speed run, grounded permadeath, short practice stream. It's gone for 3 hours, though. Last of Us.
Okay.
Gonna get that other one in. Oh, I said we would raid into Kaz, I think, but you know.
Kaz isn't streaming.
Oh, he's
He's not
not?
streaming.
I thought he said he's gonna stream. What's he? Oh, he's doing the art thing.
Hmm.
Well, I always just think Kaz is doing his thing, man.
Kaz has just been doing his thing for ever since he's gotten with Georgia.
Are we just gonna just casually just drop
man.
that live on stream?
Yeah. What do you think? Kaz is above that?
No, but that's not the point. Fucking hell, boys.
Oh my god.
Kaz, if you're watching, I love you, buddy. Okay.
No, I've already said this to him, so
Yeah, we say it
I'm
to his
just-
face, dude.
Just expect him to hop in last 30 seconds and be like, "Meh," and then leave. But I doubt
You guys
it.
are getting
He's not like
scream ads like crazy.
that. I don't get any ads, mate.
Oh yeah, fuck! I forgot I'm an idiot who doesn't use ad blocker.
I don't even have ad
well,
blockers.
I have ad blocker. You're just not subscribed.
What?
Subscribe.
Yeah.
You have to subscribe to get rid of the ads.
Well, no, I'm talking about on YouTube.
Oh, on YouTube. Okay, yeah.